we are back. It is time to have a look at this month's budget for myself. It's a little bit different, and there's lots of things going on, but I have also got my summer holiday sinking fund. So the budget that I'm going to do is based off of my usual income and where I expect to spend it. I've just got an extra £500. I started with £500 at the start of the holiday that I know I'm going to be using for different things. So whilst I'm still using my normal budget, I've still got that extra cash to one side for activities that I've planned in. So hopefully it'll mean that I've got a lot more to put towards sinking funds on saving challenges and stuff. I'm hoping. That's my plan. Doesn't always work out like that, does it? But yeah. So we're just going to look at entirely my budget and not the summer holiday sinking fund today. We're going to do that, and then we've got the giveaway to do as well. Now, this video should have been up on Sunday. However, we had a few little hiccups with the kids and stuff, so that always happens. That is real life, and I'm not going to apologise for that, other than to say I'm sorry it's later than I had intended on doing. But everyone's name has gone into the draw, which I've just spent ages putting into one of those fancy wheelie things. So we're going to do the budget first, look at my cash stuffing, and then we're going to do the draw. So I've got 3 boxes to give away of all the fab BBMU stuff that's sat over here, like, tantalising me. And then I've got, I'm going to give people a deadline at the end of August to claim their prize. So if your name gets drawn, then send me an email. My email's down in the comment section, in the description box below. But also, if it hasn't been claimed by the end of August, what I might do is put it on my Instagram page or something like that as a giveaway separate. So you've got to the end of this month to claim your prize if you are a winner. So yeah, I think that's probably the best way and the fairest way to do it. If your name is drawn and you're abroad, or it's going to cost me more to be able to post them, I'll give you an option of whether you pay for the postage or whether you throw it back in the pot, and that'll get thrown on Instagram as a giveaway as well. So, because I don't want people to miss out, but I can't also afford to justify spending it abroad where it's like 20 quid or something silly to send any boxes of any sort of size at the moment. So yeah, hope that all makes sense. Right, without further ado, let's get stuck in. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my month for August. And to be honest, this month, the only goal I'm giving myself is to get through it because it's summer holidays. And still be standing is enough for me. So I'll quickly, off camera, fill this in for you. So there we go. So the reason why I always fill in the calendar is so I can kind of plan where my money's going to go. I've got an idea ahead. So most of this, because it is summer holidays, is like activities that I want to book in. But also, I've utilised my mailing pass, so it's like days out at Alton Towers and Blackpool and like Legoland and Sea Life. They're already kind of paid for because I've got the mailing pass, so I'm using those in. I've planned in 3 days, like my local garden park place and things that I know he enjoys, and a couple of other things, just to remember. This MMT is, I've called it the Magical Mystery Tour. So I've saved money all year to do a tour around England, and I haven't decided exactly where we're going to go for all the days. So I'm in the northwest of Manchester. If you've got any suggestions on where is great and preferably cost effective, because my plan is to stay over in different places and like make my way all the way down south and then come back up north again. So if you've got any places, recommendations, I have like jotted a few things down in my notes, but honestly, apart from a few days down south that I know I'm definitely doing, I haven't booked anywhere or done anything. I'm hoping for an epiphany, so please drop your suggestions down below. Right, next is my bill tracker. So again, I'm just going to quickly pause here and I'm going to fill all this in. Right, so I just wanted to quickly show you. This month is going to be the last month I get full £170 for child benefit. I know it's just over, but I tend to round my numbers just because I like them a little bit even. Because Holly is 18 now, so it finishes at the end of August. So I don't believe I get it next month. This should be this is the last month. And kids clubs, normally he has clubs that he goes to every week, but I've just included the ones that he's doing at his local primary school because they've got this £12 a day, so he's doing that twice. And then I've got these are my share of bills. So I share with somebody, house share with somebody. So that's my cost of them. And then we're going to have a look how much it comes to and how much I have spent. Oh, excited for this one. A TV subs is now $5.99. I've rounded it to $6. Because if you didn't see over on my other channel, the Budget Mum UK, I managed to get Netflix down to, was it Netflix? Netflix down to $5.99 by watching adverts. So it was like $12.99 and it's gone down to $5.99 because I'm happy to put adverts on. Anyway, a few people didn't know about it either. Some of you did know about it. I was like, wish I'd known sooner. Anyway, I know now. So 1,006 is the total cost. So my income is 2,170 and 1,006 is what's spent there, which leaves 1,164, which is good because a lot of that, I've got 300 going to go into an ISA, so that's going to stay in my account because I put that in there and I had that cash before. So yeah, so we've got 300 coming off this as well, so don't muddle that up. So it's going to leave me with 864, but we're going to call it 8. We'll get 865 out of the bank. So let's check that. £865 I've taken out of the bank. Let's give it a quick count. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 640, 740, 840, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 865 we have got. So now my next job is to decide where all this is going to go. So because I know I've also got £500 in my summer holidays saving finder. Well, I started off with £500, I've got £500 now. But some of that will get used for extra activities. So because I want to make sure I'm sticking to my budget, I want to write in everything that I'm going to do, but just with this money, that £500 for some holidays is just for that. That's for the activities that I'm doing within the holidays. Also separate to my Magical Mystery Tour money because I've been saving for that all year. So groceries this week. I think we're going to do this month. We're going to do 400. Petrol is going to be, I was going to say 50. I normally do 50, but because I'm travelling, although I've got money in the pot for that, so I'm going to do 50 as if I was at home anyway. Eating out will be 200. Again, I expect to use some more out of my summer holiday fund, but that's just extras as well. Holly and Alexander, they used to get 40 each. I'm putting them up to 50. Me, I'm not going to be doing very much by myself because it's summer holidays, but I'm going to put 100 there because I'd like to get my hair done probably towards the end of summer. Miscellaneous, another 100. And family time. Let's see how much this comes to first of all, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough here to do that. 400 plus 50 plus 200 plus another 200, 850. 850 we've got, and that's if I don't use that. So I've just put £15 towards my saving challenges. Let's put nothing in family time because I'm going to use the summer holiday fund, and that'll be 850, leaving 15 left over to go towards my saving challenges of this week. And then any money that I don't spend in the week also goes towards my saving challenges. So that's that. Yeah, so let's get, next job is to put it into my binder. So I'll actually pull that to one side so I can see what I've got. And so it goes into my monthly binder, which a bit muffy because there was a bit of an update, but there we go. And then each week I decide how much I'm spending. So I'll do the monthly one first, and then I'll put the rest into my weekly one. So let's start off with Petrol was 60. Groceries, 400. I was just thinking to myself, like, why is it so expensive? I normally only give 200. It's because it's summer holidays. I've doubled my grocery budget. I do not normally spend £100 a week on groceries. But, yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be lots left over of that because I don't typically spend that much. Eating out, 200. Let's do this. What on? Alexander's now 50. So this is for things like clothes, shoes, whatever else you might need, or if we do an activity. But this is going to be different this month. It's not typical month, that's for sure. Hollies, family time. I said I'm not doing anything like that. Just for me, it was 100. I see if we've lost 100 somewhere, and knowing me, I've put extra in my groceries. Let me check it, because there should be 100 for. 950. That's why I've not left myself any. I've miscounted. This is why you do it on camera. I miscounted. That should be 950, which means I can't put anything in miscellaneous, or I just put 15 in miscellaneous and pray. Or should I drop my groceries? Because I really don't. I don't know why I put 400 in my head. I thought that wasn't. I think we're going to drop that to 300, so I can put my 100 in. Yeah. So I want something for 7 challenges. Let's go back. Oh. Okay, this is why we write a plan. This is why we do it. Right, so that's my monthly budget set up. So now I'm going to have a look at my weekly one. So again, those fluid expenses that I always have. Groceries, petrol, eating out, Holly, Alex, me, miscellaneous, and there's no family time one this time because it's all coming into that summer budget. So now I've got to decide. So I'll have a quick look back at my calendar. So I know he's going to have packed lunches, so that's something. I can do there and there. Often tell us packed lunches again. Take a picnic to the park. Possibly some extra for camping. If we go, I'm not sure if I'm going to go yet. My brother's going and has invited us. We have to borrow a tent, I think. So, and it depends how much work I get done this week before I go on my magical mystery tour. So, we've got... Let's do groceries. Let's just do it quite conservative because I've still got food in at the moment. So, it's just mostly on fresh produce that I'm going to use. Let's do a £60 budget. Petrol, I'll put the full amount in, 50. And eating out, don't think we're going anywhere to eat out this moment. I have got quite a few gift cards because I buy those in advance when they've got like 20% off, so I'll try and use them. Let's leave eating out for now. Holly, I'll just put straight into hers. Alex, he does need some new trainers, so let's do 50 anyway. Me, not doing anything. And miscellaneous, let's put 20 there. So what have we got? That's 280. So next job is to take it all out of my monthly binder and get the amount into my weekly binder. So petrol, that's the full amount coming out. My daughter has passed a test last month, So she's using my card at the moment every so often. So any of the petrol that needs to go in, that's on her to go in. So hopefully that's enough anyway. Groceries is going to be 60. Eating out was nothing. Alexander, I'll take his full 50 out. Because I know there's definitely some things I want to get for him. In terms of clothes, Holly's just gets the full 50 straight off. And miscellaneous was 20. It should be 230 if I've got everything. Should not saving challenges. Straight 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and that's it, yeah. So let's get that into the right places. So Alex was 50. Holly's is 60. Petrol's 50. Nothing from the family times. The groceries was 60. Nothing eating out. Me time. That's miscellaneous, and that's the last 20. And there we go, all done. So there you go. That is my budget for this month. I'm moving over because this is now my sitting desk and I've got my whole budgeting area and cash stuffing set up, because it used to be that everything happened on this desk and it was just too much to be going on with. So I've got everyone's name on here. I've made the assumption, I've trusted everyone, that you're all subscribed, because if you're not subscribed and then you won, you ain't getting your prize. That was the whole point. Right. I was going to show you my desk. It is a mess, so I won't show you my desk. But let me see if I can get in a little bit closer. I'm cheating today. I'm filming on my camera rather than on my iPhone rather than on my camera. So hopefully you can see everyone's name. Is that going to be reversed? I think it might be reversed in the. If it's reversed, I'll reverse the screen back now. Right. So what do we do? Oh, we get rid of all the ads because we don't want to see the ads. We'll click. So this is for box number 1. Here we go. Woo! Manifest Humbly. There we go. That's a cool name. You're the winner of prize box number 1. I'll remove you so you don't get to win again. And next, prize box number 2. Where we go. Martina Began 3516. And the last box is going to Nicola 1975. I'm going to keep hold of all those names in case for any reason there's an issue. I don't know what. I don't know yet. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Have yourself an amazing day and I'll see you really soon. Bye.